And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people. Everybody's going to go to their own race and flee everyone into his own land. This is going to be something that's really going to be scary and terrifying to these people. But these people are going to be unrighteous people. They're not going to be the saints of God. They're not going to be the ones that have made a commitment to serve the Lord. These are the people that's disobeyed God. So this is why this wrath is going to fall on earth. God is a fair God. He would not allow wrath and all this to fall on the earth if there was good people there. God is not going to have the righteousness experiencing this. These are the people that, in spite of everything that's been said, they still refuse to follow God and to turn away from their wicked ways. So now they're subject to God's wrath. Now, let's see now, where was I at? Okay, and we're going to go, I'm going to read again to verses 14. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone unto his own land. Everyone to his own land, meaning people that originally where they came from, that's where they're going to go back to. And everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. So God is going to allow even their offspring to experience this wrath. They're not even going to escape it. Their children also shall be dashed. This is verses 16, to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the menace against them, which shall not regard silver. And as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bowels also shall dash to the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. This is going to be a rough time. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms and the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when God overthrown Sodom and Gomorrah. See, this is going to be just like those days when God destroyed that city with that fire. And you can also find that in Genesis chapter 19 verses 24 and in Amos chapter 4 verses 11. And it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelled in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their foals there. So this place is going to be that God's going to allow this to fall on earth. Nobody's going to even inhabit it there anymore. God's not going to allow nobody to be there, not even the beast. It says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. Okay, the wild beasts of the desert are going to lie there. And their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and salters shall dance there, which is wild goats. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. See, so this is what's going to happen in those days, the end times. Because this is another sign. This is something else that's going to happen in the end times. We talk about Jesus coming back. We've spoken about the rapture. We've talked about the beast, which is the Antichrist and the false prophets. Then there's different beasts that are more powerful than the others, which represent kingdoms in the Bible. Which represent different places. The Roman Empire, if you study the Bible well, you know that that's the most powerful evil beast that the Bible talks about, which is going to become a worldwide religion and deceive many in the time of the end, those who are not rooted in the word of God, but will not be able to deceive the very elect. Will almost be able to, but won't be able to, thank God. But we also know now that the day of the Lord is going to come too, and he's going to pour out his anger, the 7 bowls of anger on this earth, instructed by the angels. So that's another thing too that's going to happen on this earth for people being wicked and turning against God. See, God doesn't like that. God really truly hates wickedness, and we have to take in consideration what he's said about it when he talks about it in Genesis, how he destroyed the earth when he made it because he saw the wickedness. And again, like I said, how he destroyed that city that Lot was in. And when God tells you to do something and you don't do it, you get punished for it.